The rage just doesn't stop. Sidewalks were invented in 2000 BC, not long after the wheel. But these intellectually impotent zombies, with as many brain cells as a nugget of dung, never got the memo that sidewalks exist.
Yeah, walk in the middle of the street.
I know, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
This really would make a great episode of The Walking Brain Dead. Speedy Gonzales here is going half the speed limit. Any faster, and his car will surely fly apart. We couldn't have that. Then the hallucinations set in. He sees a stop sign that only exists in his parallel universe. And the lady behind me wasn't too impressed with his visions of phantom signs either. Numbnuts Ned is so dumb, I don't even have to make a joke about him, because he is the joke.
No. Oh my gosh.
Hit your button.
And the guy behind me was not amused by Numbnuts Ned. Let's not forget about the dog in Ned's lap. The chance of Ned ever wising up is about as likely as having a birthday on July 41st. The light ahead is green as snot, and Lollygaggin' Larry gets honked at for slowing down for it.
Oh, that was another last seconder.
This is what I get for having a front row seat to someone's shit show. These two chode-munching nut jugglers are traveling together, and they act like everyone else is invisible. No shoulder check, no turn signal, no brains.
What's this?
Then after cutting me off, that big box of nonsense comes into this guy's lane. Then fully cuts this guy off.
Behind me. Nice wheelie, but don't biff in front of me.
Be predictable, not nice, aka a wannabe Mother Teresa, is the moral of this clip. This so-called nice driving activist thinks she's doing the world great favors. At first, she gets spooked by this guy and slams on the brakes. So, perhaps, fair enough. Let me know in the comments below if you would have slammed on the brakes in a panic if you were in her shoes. But further down the highway is where her activist stupidity really shines. This part of the highway is 50 miles per hour. She feels the need to unnecessarily give up her right-of-way and come to a complete stop on the highway to let this driver turn who clearly intended to wait for her to go past. That was about as painful as getting a colonoscopy with a hot poker.
God damn it.
Money buys Teslas, but it doesn't buy smarts. She's today's example. She had plenty of time to get over. She panicked a little when this guy came driving up. Then her gloved sorry wave. And then, this lady picks the perfect time to be distracted. Lady, dig around for your monostat cream when you're not holding up traffic. We're back in the year 2014, showing that stupidity has never known any bounds. Something has clearly rotted this imbecile's brain. They have plenty of space to just go past the cyclist, yet hits the brakes and matches the cyclist's speed. Can someone please explain what goes through someone's head who does this? And the cyclist acting like he's never heard a horn before. Once again, be predictable, not Mother Teresa.
hell's that guy doing? Oh, and then we got this.
Please excuse the voice disguise we were using back then. This guy has a red light.
Reverse of shame.
Stick him up.
This is a perplexing case of dumbassery. This single brain cell specimen is blocking just enough of this narrow driveway that I can't just go around him. Plus, he stopped in a red zone with space in front of him to pull up.
You're in a red zone.
Look, guy, I don't care what you're pointing at. Clearly, his finger is the only erection he can achieve these days. Yeah, put your finger down and move. U-turns are illegal here, but gets mad at me over his stupidity.
It's an illegal U-turn, you moron.
He rolls his window down to yell at me, but I just honk to drown out his yelling. Sorry, can't hear you.
Security stepped up last year. Similar steps expected this year. On KGOA 10, good afternoon. I'm Kim Foster. Governor Jerry Brown casting his election in Oakland.
The film set a record in 2014. The most first day of ticket sold of the year. Previous festival is reportedly on track for an opening weekend well over money-back guarantee with speeds up to 150 megabits per second at better value. It's a pretty smart.
You need to look.
800-995
I'm gonna let you in, asshole.
for the KGO package. And remember,
Oh! Gotta look where you're going.
By now, our voice disguise has changed to just a lower pitch shift. No more sounding like an alien.
this is Consumer Talk. I'm Michael Finney. You're listening to Kate.
Jeez, idiot.
Tell me what's wrong with this picture. This is a 60-mile-per-hour highway, and the driver in front of my wife panic brakes after the light turns yellow, only 180 feet from the intersection. Because she swerved to avoid him, she was forced to turn right. He braked so late that even under panic braking, he still ended up entirely over the limit line.
Driving down the sidewalk. Look at that. Wow.
When you're driving a vehicle with your company name on it, it's always wise to follow the rules of the road and conduct yourself in a professional manner. Not only did the tow truck driver run the stop sign, but he went out of turn and kept honking back. Followed by a weak brake check. This is the very worst case of Mother Teresa syndrome you'll see in this compilation. She actually gives up her right-of-way to multiple drivers, holding all of us up. This model driver shows us how to properly make a turn. And this buffoon shows us how to look like a complete idiot who forgot how to steer. And so did this hornbait.
Whoa. Jesus Christ. You got to be more careful. You can't. You can't just.
If you miss your turn, there should be no going back. But tell that to crackhead Kathy's sister-in-law, Dimebag Darla, who decided she wanted to turn here after passing it.
What are you doing? Oh my God, seriously? Jeez.
health partner of the 49ers. I'm Jet Robinson, 49ers.
In this next episode of The Walking Brain Dead, Too Good for the Sidewalk. The butthurt is real with this one. So, she blew the stop sign while speeding, and she went way out of turn. She's pissed that I called her out for her selfish driving, and she stops in the street to punish me. At this point, I realize how mentally unstable she is, and for a split second, I made a snap decision to get away from her by turning into here. But then this guy unexpectedly appears, and I quickly abandon my escape. Back to him in a second. I was relieved to see that she was turning off, although she isn't finished with me yet. Soon as I go by, she honks again, stops, and gets beeped at by this driver. And then she pulls alongside me, starts yelling, and lays on the horn, but I completely ignore her. And there she goes. But what about this guy? Well, he wants to turn left way up here, but went for the turn lane completely prematurely and was driving where he wasn't supposed to be. And in today's episode of Green is the New Red.
It's a green light. It's a green light. What are you doing?
Someone's having a loose deuce emergency.
Come on, go out. Hello? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 hey. Freaking idiots.
In what universe is this ever a good idea? When an idiot who enters the turn lane too early meets an idiot who enters the turn lane too late, they are a match made in hell. We end this compilation with a road rage incident in Toronto. This guy is pissed at this guy. My guess is this incident started before they came into camera view. You can see this guy in the SUV is visibly agitated. And then this happens. Now they're arguing. Someone took a steaming dump in one of these guys' Cheerios this morning. Alright guys, there's a lot more exciting content to come. So be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, drop a comment below, give us a thumbs up and share. Also, check out some of our other videos. Thank you for watching.